welcome Capricorn to your December 2020 reading. Happy birthday for all you Capricorns born in December, and Merry Christmas as well. Wow, you guys have an amazing reading. They are just such wonderful cards, and I'm feeling that this month is going to be quite significant. You've got an ace, you've got a couple of court cards, and you've got three major arcana cards, which all kind of talk about that significant events that are happening in December for you. Now, you start out with the Page of Wands. Now, wands are a sign of creativity and passion, and they have to do with your career, your work, things that you love to do as well. And it's a really optimistic card. And pages are messengers, so they talk about things that will be coming in regarding that sign. So I'm feeling that you're going to be getting some really good news regarding your work or something, some sort of creative endeavor that you've been involved in, or just some really good news regarding the things that you love to do, the things that you're passionate about. And I have this amazing deck of cards. They were given to me by a dear friend of mine. They're brand new, and they have little messages on the face of the card, so I don't know if you can see them or not, but this particular card does stress that you need to finish what you've started. So if you have got a creative project or something that you started a while back but for whatever reason haven't been able to complete it, December is a really good time to be doing that. Now, the Page of Wands can also signify a fire sign. So this is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarian. And I'm feeling that they are quite significant for you in December. Now, this could also be someone that you are going to be involved in a relationship with. You have the Lovers card there. And the Lovers card is that wonderful card in the deck that talks about true love, and you're really asked to embrace true love if it's coming to you in December. And this can mean love if you're not involved in a relationship and you've got no plans on being involved in a relationship. I'm feeling there could be one coming for you, but this can also talk about the love that you have for your friends, and like a platonic love as well. But I feel there is a new start there for you. And right underneath the Lovers, you've got the Dreamer card, which is the same as the Fool, which means you are starting out on a brand new adventure and in a brand new way. It's just such a lovely card, and I'll go into that a little bit more. I quite often do that, and I'm sorry, because the messages come through for me intuitively from all of the cards as well, and I can tell that there are links between certain cards, so that's why I do jump all over the place. But I'll go back to the Lovers card. So the Lovers card also talks about a choice that you may have to make. It's a very significant card about choices. So if you aren't thinking about a relationship, you might have something to do. There could be something to do with your work, a choice that you have to make regarding that as well. But this can also be a choice between two people. Now, I see a fire sign and an earth sign here. So for some of you, there could be two people on the horizon that you have your eye on, or perhaps have been dating. And there could be a choice that's required of you between these two people as well. But the Lovers card just is such a great card to have in your reading because it talks about you getting, if you've been unwell, you know, it talks about vibrant health or recovering from an illness if you've been struggling with something. So it's just wonderful energy revolving that card. And then another most amazing card is the 10 of Pentacles, and this is that card of financial security and abundance, and sort of it can also talk about an inheritance or a retirement fund that you might be getting, or some sort of big chunk of money that you could be getting, but it's really talking about stability, financial stability. And I know Capricorns absolutely need to feel that financial stability in their life to be truly happy. And this is a message for you in December, that this is all really starting to come together. And it's a card about sort of strong, healthy, financial family kind of money as well. So you're able to actually have enough money to look after your family and provide for your family. So December's really going to be looking great financially for you. Now you have the Knight of Pentacles as well. Now, as I mentioned, the Pentacles are, the Knight can represent a person. This is an earth sign. So this is another Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus. Now, these people are really loyal. They're very dedicated. I mean, if you just can read the writing there, you know, they're protective and they're really great planners. They can sometimes be a little slow moving, but you know that they're planning things out and whatever they do will work. So that is the type of person, if this is someone that is in your life in December, this is the type of character of this person. But the Knight of Wands does talk about movement. All knights often do talk about movement, and this is movement in the area of your work and in your money. So you're really growing things there. This could be a business that you have started. It's beginning to take shape in December and you're seeing some growth, and it's just a great message of moving forward in the direction that you want to go financially. And you know, with this card, again, if you can see the words on the card there, it's really asking you to pay attention to the details and wait for the perfect time. So if you are starting something or putting some energy and effort into a business, plan things out really carefully and do it the right way. Do it like you would be doing it if you know, you this is for life kind of thing. You're putting things in place and you don't want to have to go back and redo them. So really carefully think about that. And you know, a guardian angel or someone who watches over you. Wow, what a beautiful message that is as well, to know that you've got your spirit guides and your guardian angels looking over you and making sure that everything goes really well for you in December. Now I can see that for some of you there is some worries, some sleepless nights, some stress and worry over, I'm feeling like this could be love and that getting into a relationship. So there could be some issues there for you. And there is also some stress and some worry about starting this new project, this new adventure, this new life. There's some stress and worry over the decisions that need to be made that the Lovers card is talking about. You may have some serious decisions that need to be made and you are worrying about the outcome, but you don't have to worry. As it says there on the card, Your fears are unfounded. You do not have to worry about any of that stuff, because you've got not only the dreamer, which talks about that wonderful new journey that's commencing, and it's asking you to take that leap of faith. That's what the Fool talks about. Don't be afraid. Go for it, because you've got that Magician card. The Magician card is the card that talks about creating what it is that you want in your life. You have all of the skills, you have all of the tools that you need, and you can do it, but you have to believe in it. Don't allow your fear to hold you back. You are really going to be a success, and you are going to manifest everything it is that you need by thinking positively. If you allow fear and worry to creep in, then it's almost like you are attracting that energy around you, and you can actually bring forward the things that you were worried and scared about. You are manifesting that stuff by thinking about it. So when you have your thoughts positively, and when you have your thoughts on a positive wavelength, and you are thinking positively and practically about things, that is what is going to manifest in your life. And just to support the dreamer there, the Fool card, you've got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords are brilliant ideas, brand new starts. All aces are brand new starts in the suit that they represent. And swords are air, and they represent your thoughts, your ideas, the way you look at the world. It's really, you are really going to be getting your brain right, if you can put it that way, getting your thoughts right. New ideas are going to be coming in for you, and you are going to be able to use that energy of the Magician and take those ideas, and you are going to know what to do to make things manifest exactly the way you want them to. The Ace of Swords also is a card about cutting away all of the BS. So you are able to cut that stuff away, and only the truth stands there before you. And Capricorns are really big on truth. They really want the truth. They don't like lies. I mean, nobody really likes to be lied to, but there's something about Capricorns that you need to, that honesty, that integrity, that truth. It's very important. So you've got that Ace of Swords there, which is going to be cutting a lot of the BS away, if anyone has been BSing you. But the swords are also about clear communication, clear thinking, a lot of and newness. So a clear way of thinking, a new way of thinking, a fresh way that's going to allow you to just start this new journey that you're going to be starting, and going forward with everything set in place and set correctly. And with that Knight of Pentacles there, if you use those thoughts and you put plans behind them, and you think about how to practically put them into place, I'm seeing wonderful things happening for you, Capricorn. It's absolutely wonderful stuff that's coming out for you in December. And there, your final card, Soaring into Joy. What a beautiful card. Capricorns do have the tendency to get a little bit depressed, and perhaps are a bit pessimistic about things. And I feel that this Ace of Swords is saying that you are going to be changing the way you think about things. You're not going to adopt that negative approach, that negative way of thinking. And this is going to allow that joy to come into your life, exactly as that card says. And, you know, the mantra for this card is, if you look at the words there, it's childlike wonder fills my life. And there is an element of Capricorns that do have that childlike wonder. They're very serious young people. They have a sense of responsibility. You guys have a sense of responsibility from a very early age. You're always working hard to get what it is that you want. And what happens with Capricorns is they do keep that childlike wonder in them, and it's sometimes buried deep down inside. And if you know any other Capricorns, you might look at them and think, oh, that, you know, they where's that childlike wonder gone? But they do have that in there, and I'm feeling that in December you're going to be able to really capture that and go with it. So I'm just going to read out the meaning of that card. So, celebrate and live life with glee. Clap your hands in delight. Be madcap and spontaneous. All is truly well. The universe wants you to know. Allow a childlike wonder and joy to fill your entire being. Your happiness makes a difference to others. For as you experience true daylight, this radiates out from you like ripples in a still pool and touches the souls of many. Take time for yourself. Find ways to experience joy in every moment. Even when doing the most mundane, boring, or gritty tasks, look for ways to feel genuine happiness. If you have trouble finding pleasure in certain situations, start small and eventually you will soar. To feel joyful is a gift. It rejuvenates you and heals the world. And what more true message can you get? It really does allow you to energize yourself, and that is then going to spread the energy through to other people in your life. But I'll tell you what, Capricorn, I'm seeing abundance for you. I'm seeing brand new journeys and potentially love for some of you, and deep, true love. This isn't that fleeting kind of relationship that comes and goes. This is a relationship that is deep and intimate, and even if it doesn't last forever, for a lifetime, it's going to be very significant, and it is going to really leave a mark on your soul for the better. But I'm feeling like if any of you are involved in this relationship, or you've just commenced a relationship and you are working on it, this is the real thing. This is the one that you can sort of take to the bank. You can spend your life with this person and it'll be pure love. So I hope that resonated with you, Capricorns. Don't forget, if you are a new subscriber, you can click on subscribe and ask your question in the comments below. You get to ask a question and get a little mini reading on that question. And if you want to keep it out of the public forum, you can certainly email me and I'll be happy to do that in private. And also my jewelry on kazana.com.au. They're crystal, it's all crystal jewelry, handmade pieces, one-off pieces designed and made in Australia by an Australian designer. So have a wonderful month, Cappies. Love you. Bye. See you next month.